Hey all my bookish peeps, it is time again for another In My Mailbox post here at Book Whispers. Unfortunately, due to some family emergencies and YouTube not actually uploading, I haven't been able to do any of the In My Mailbox posts this month, so I have a ton of books to share with you. And first off, I actually went to Walmart and ended up getting Silverborn by Patricia Briggs. This is the 5th book in the series and the 5th book released in paperback. And I'm so excited. I love this series, and those tattoos right there are the best ones I've seen so far. And the whole pose is just awesome. This cover, it's great. And then the rest of the books I actually bought at Borders. And first one is Visions of Magic by Regan Hastings. This was one of the ones I was really looking forward to as a release this year. It's the first in the Awakening series. It was a really great concept on witches, but I thought it was poorly executed. I've got my review posted below, so you can check that out, get the full effect of my opinion. And then Yasmin Gelnorn, my Guilty Pleasures author, had her 9th book in the Otherworld series come out. It's Bloodwind, and this is Melanie on the cover. This is the 3rd title cover she's been on, and it's my favorite so far. All the other ones, she's kind of has this crouching tiger, hidden fang thing going on, but I really like this one. She looks so serious, but she always does. And then a couple of my Goodread pals were reading The Devil Wears Plaid as a buddy read, and it's by Tristan Medoras, and I really, really liked it. I've read the first 2 chapters on Google Books, and that's a great place to read the book before you buy it, kind of sample it. And this one is a historical romance. It's about this British woman who's becoming a spinster, and she marries this really creepy, decrepit old man to help her family get out of debt. And then on her wedding day, this Scottish Highlander comes and rescues her away. Well, whisks her away, I guess. But it's really funny, and I can't wait to finish reading it. And then Rachel Kane, her 3rd book in the Outcast season came out. It's Unseen, and I love the covers for these books because she's always posed around her bike, and this is the most original bike pose I've ever seen on an urban fantasy cover, so really excited. I haven't read any of the Outcast books. I'm actually trying to finish up the Weather Warden series first. You all know how that goes, trying to finish one series after another. And then Borders finally got in C.L. Wilson's Crown of Crystal Flame. And I really love the 1st book, and this is actually the final book in the Tarian Soul series. And if you can see, it's actually a flying cat. I love the idea of the flying cats. It's so cool. And well, now I can just plunge right in, and if you haven't read these, you have to check them out. It was a really good 1st book. And then I got another historical romance. It's Lisa Kleypas' Mine Till Midnight. It's the 1st one in the Hathaway series, and the Hathaway series actually takes place after the Wallflower series. And I love the covers for these books. It's so sexy, and without being completely in-your-face naughty. And the other books, the Wallflower books, actually were just buildings and shrubbery and scenery and stuff, and I really didn't like them. But the best part about this is we've kind of got our tame cover, and then on the inside we've got our yummy passionate cover, the forbidden passion, as it were. And I really like this one. This is Cam's book. He's the Gypsy Tramps and Thieves from the Wallflower series, and I really wanted him to get a happy ending, so we finally get to read his. And then J.R. Ward, Her Lover Mine, had a paperback release, and I'm really excited. This is John Matthews' book, and I love the cover for this because you kind of get a little tattoo over there, and then whoever his girl is has these cool black painted fingernails that really looks awesome against it. And so excited, have to get caught up so I can read his story. And then I only got one young adult this month, and it's Iron Queen by Julia Kagawa. It's the 3rd and final book in the Iron Fae series, and I wasn't sure how the pink would turn out, but it actually looks pretty good. And as you can see, that's the other covers, a blue, purple, and now the pink. So really excited to read that one. And then, as promised, a review of the online free shipping with the Borders Reward Plus. First up is A Brush of Darkness by Allison Payne, and I really love this cover, even though it's, I'm totally against the sex appeal covers, because they never end up well, but this one does it really well. And on the back is the infamous unicorn I keep hearing so much about, the anti-unicorn who's quite the pervert. But I ordered this book on January 27th, and it came out on the 28th. It took 3 weeks to get here. In fact, it spent most of its time in transit sitting at the FedEx facility, so I'm really disappointed on the shipping there, but excited for the book. And then the final book I ordered online is Bloodshot by Sherry Priest. Really excited. I love this cover because it's so wicked, and she's got her gun and then she's hiding her face and all we can see is her eyes. The writing's a bit rough, but it promises to be an interesting read. It took a week and a half to get here once I ordered it, so that's not bad. In general, I wouldn't expect the Borders free shipping to make it within a week. I'd wait a week or more. I actually haven't had one that took 3 weeks to get here before. I've pre-ordered another book online, so we'll see how the shipping goes for that. I'm actually thinking about trying the Book Depository to see how that goes, because they promise 48-hour shipping, so really excited for that. And they do have some great deals, even if they don't have everything 33% off. You can't be picky, because my Borders is actually going out of business, so no more instant gratification, and I feel for any of you whose local Borders are going out, and it's so painful. But I hope you all had fantastic book weeks, and I'll see you next week.